Hi friends, it's Casey. Today we're going to be making pumpkin bread, and I call it Christine's pumpkin bread because you guessed it, I got the recipe from my friend Christine. This pumpkin bread has dried cranberries in it and walnuts, and it's fantastic. So let's get started. So I have 1/3 cup of olive oil right here to the right, and I have 1/2 cup of maple syrup to the left. And what I did to keep the maple syrup from sticking to the measuring cup is I sprayed a little bit of Pam in it, so that makes all of the syrup come out. Just a little tip for you. So there you have it. I poured everything out and look at it, it all came out so nicely. Pepper's letting me know that somebody must be outside. Pepper was right, my daughter came in. But she doesn't want to be on camera, so I respect that. I put 2 eggs in here, and now I'm gonna just whisk that together. There we go, and now I'm gonna set that aside for a minute. But not before I add a teaspoon of vanilla in. That looks about right. And I've got my can of pumpkin that I'm gonna add in. Okay, there we go. I whisked that all together, and now I'm gonna push that aside for a minute. So I added into this bowl 1 3/4 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And now I'm gonna do a tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice. Now I'm dumping in a cup of walnuts. Ooh, and I'm making a big loud noise. Sorry about that. Okay, I just dumped in a cup of the dried cranberries. So I always mix the cranberries and the walnuts in with the flour mixture because I heard that if you don't, they'll sink to the bottom when I put in the wet ingredients. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's why I do it. I made another cake before that called for fresh blueberries, and they did sink to the bottom because I didn't coat them with the flour mixture first. So I don't know if it works the same way with the dried ingredients, like the dried cranberries and the walnuts, but I'm not taking any chances. So I just dumped my pumpkin mixture over top the flour, and I'm gonna stir to combine this. I used to struggle getting the parchment paper to line my cooking pan, and then I learned a little trick. The trick is just to wad it up, and then it stays put. So now I'm gonna pour this mixture into my pan. Okay, there we go. We're gonna put it in a 350-degree oven for about an hour. So it's in the oven, and we'll check on it in about an hour. Okay, it's been almost an hour. Let's see how this looks. Ooh, I gotta take that out. Oh, it looks gorgeous, but let's see if it's done in the middle. You can use spaghetti to test it. I'm gonna use a toothpick. Oh, I think it could use a few more minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna stick it back in for a couple of minutes. Okay, let's try this now, see if it's done in the middle. The toothpick came out clean, so I believe it is. I took it out of the glass pan. I'm gonna let it cool for a little bit. So there you have it. That's Christine's pumpkin bread. I hope you enjoy it as much as we do.